welcome to my podcast or my vlog, because that's what you're watching. Anyway, this is my podcast where we record from Anchor.fm, a free station where you too can record a podcast. I just pretty much go through the podcast, show you how you too can record an episode, and in the process, I am creating mine. So, as I said, just register for Anchor. Then you go to your new episode and you'll bring up these choices. The ones we're going to use transitions. And I use Heist as the intro music. And then we're going to record. And make sure you can hear your sound on these sound waves. And then we can begin. Good morning, this is Jill coming to you from jillgeorges.com. Today's episode 36, Followers Fake or Real. This is the podcast where we scrutinise social media accounts, personal, business, websites, and we call them out if we think they're fake or real, or we'll educate you and then you can have a look at how that website looks and make your inquiries and then make your own call. So I think we should get into this because it's a very exciting day. Why is it exciting? Well, you know how sometimes you have these epiphanies and just these things that happen to you in life and you're like, I think that's probably where I am. And, I'm a huge believer in promoting small business, medium business, big business, because there's a whole bunch of business on social media. And, sometimes there's accounts out there you're like, that one just doesn't look. But the whole reason that I do the podcast promoting the businesses is for you to scrutinize them and then think about them and find out if you think they're relevant to either someone who you know or to yourself. That's why I do it. And plus, I really enjoy doing it because I get to meet so many accounts and it's a bunch of fun. So, I reckon we should get into the episode. So that's the recording of the first episode. We basically just pop it in like I did before. Well, I didn't before. Like this plus sign with the heist, and it's just putting in the episode. So we're going to come back, or we can stay here. Here we go. There we go. And then we do a transition, and then I use Lurch. Then you'll see. So this is Heist. And that's the intro. And then you heard me speaking before. And then good morning. This is Jill. Stop. And then that's just the intro into the first segment. So then we can start recording. Before we go on, I just want to mention, if you find that I'm going to start the recordings within 3 minutes, it's because I can use the vision from a video that you can create through Anchor with subtitling, and then you can push it out there as your marketing. So, let's go. Welcome back. As I mentioned, I am going to talk about a social media account. It's a business account. It's also an individual account or a personal. It's not really a personal account at all. I think, you have his name in some of his social media, but I just wanted to talk about it. So he sent me a message, and as they do, people send me messages and they want me to review them. So I don't know if he wanted me to review him, but I am, because he sent me a message. I suppose he did, because why would he send me a message either way? So His name is Mike Fallett, and his business is called thedreamstarteruniversity.com. Have you heard about it? He has just under 10,000 followers and just under 4,000 following. He is the owner of the #1 book marketing service for entrepreneurs. Started from zero is the hashtag, and then you can go to the website address. Anyway, this is an Instagram page. It's very pretty, very visual. Books, 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 books. Okay. And you're sort of thinking, are you thinking to yourself, what's this Instagram page about? Well, it's a very interesting question. So then I had a look at his website, which is this one. But before we go there, we'll go here. This is his Twitter page, Mike Fallett, the Dream Starter. Not so much on here from networking. I don't know. He's pretty much on Insta. But he's been on here for a while. I do like the concept of the business. You will have to make the decision yourself. I know he's on LinkedIn, so I had a look here. Definitely on LinkedIn, and that's his website, and this is his YouTube account. So, the whole premise of this business, you are asking yourself, what is the Dreamers University? No, the Dream Starters University.com all about, Jill? Well, that's a very interesting question, and I am very glad that you asked that question. So, let's delve into it a little bit further. Okay, so what I was talking about, the whole the 3-minute thing. So it's 2 minutes 43 seconds. So we'll go into a new recording. There's the lines that move. Okay, so I was somewhat a little bit, I wouldn't use the word cynical. I would just go, But then some people reach out to me because they are looking for promotion. And collaborating, as I have always said, is always good. It's always good, and I'm not doing this for selfish reasons. I don't get money from it. I just like to talk about it. But this is awesome. Now, this isn't free. Let this be known. This isn't free. So he says that you can get your book done in 30 days and start attracting real attention. So as you go down here, what he's talking about is, do you want to grow your dream business? And we can help you no matter what the stage of the book writing process you're in. So it's about writing a book. Now, there is a price, and I need to say this for the people on the podcast, that it's around $5,500 USD. But you also have a payment plan, which is in 2 installments, or another payment plan with an original installment and a monthly installment for 12 months. I'm not going to tell you whether this is legitimate, but having a look through all of these, you can just get a gauge. So what he's saying is that they do it all. We do a 120-page book. It's ghost written and edited by a professional technical writer. It's professionally designed cover, professional website to generate leads, a full social media strategy included to begin generating leads on day 1, formatted for ebook and paperback, which I do believe he's got here like Audible, and I believe that may or may not be an additional charge. Don't quote me on that. You own 100% of your book, and it says Amazon bestseller list. I'm not sure about that. You have to ask that question. But just this whole point of having a beautifully structured, ghost-written and edited book of 120 pages where you can tell your story, and then you can use it to what you need to use it for, because it's a book that's going to be about you. So you're going to be putting yourself out there. That can't be a bad thing. Dependent. Anyway, Mike Fallett, the Dream Starters Dreamstarter on Instagram. And yeah, what else have we got here? The Dream Starter, he's under Mike Fallett on Twitter. And I'll just get to the others. His website is dreamstartersuniversity.com, and the YouTube channel is Mike Fallett. That's Fallat. He's got some good YouTube clips there. You can have a look. He'll guide you in how you can do all of this process within 60 days. Just sounds really interesting. I haven't asked him. I'm not going to say whether I've asked him. I'm not going to say that I'm going to ask him. I just think even though that this costs money, it's quite costly. But for all people out there who know the term hustle and grind, or even just grind, if you're not a hustler, just grind. There are ways or opportunities or options, and this isn't just the only one, there's more, but this is still cool. I like the concept. And looking on Twitter, 2011, he's been on there for a while. So Mike Fallett, Mikefallat, and the website dreamstartersuniversity.com. Have a look. It's pretty interesting. So there you go. I did, that one went over. Nothing I can do about that. I don't know if it's going to make sense for the podcast. I try to end it beforehand, but I just unable to. So, well, I was able to. Is it the door? Sorry, for some reason I'm answering a door. Pop that in, pop that in, pop that in. There you go, your 3 segments. And then I'm going to transition to the end, which I use popcorn. Popcorn. Did you want to listen to popcorn? It's a little bit cool. And then we go into our final segment. So welcome back to finalise. Talking about Mike Fallett and his The Dream Starter and his website dreamstartersuniversity.com. Bar the fact that it's pricey, it is. If you're talking about 5,000 or 5,500 USD, you're probably talking about 7,500 AUD, which is in Australia. But you're paying for the services of a ghostwriter, of editing, of publishing, and obviously they're earning something from it. They've got people on board. They've got employees. They've got to manage their accounts. They've got all of that, everything behind a business. But I'm just looking at, look at this picture, and I'm just talking to my podcaster people as well as the people watching. Look at all these. There's all these books in the background of Mike Fallett, if that's Mike Fallett, which I'm guessing that must be for Mike Fallett. They all look really professional. They look, they look really good. I'm just saying. Anyway, you can always just go on the website. I've got here, when I'm on the website, I'm just going to drop down. Hi there, do you have any questions right now? So, there's someone to talk to, should you want to. Yeah, this was interesting. I found it interesting. It's got ink verified up there as well. as seen in Huffington Post, you know, it's starting to come through a bit. If you have a look, if you're thinking about the options for yourself. Anyway, that's enough. Thank you very much, Mike and the Dream Starters University, or dreamstartersuniversity.com. Thanks for allowing me to review your account by just being you. If you like my podcast, like it, subscribe. Subscribe on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. Actually, I don't know about LinkedIn, but maybe I should look at that. But anyway, tell your family, friends, and foe. Tell them, you should listen to this episode. Opportunities. Anyway, love talking to you. Thank you for taking the time to listen. And until next time, I'll be back with the next episode of Followers Fake or Real. See ya. And that's the end of the episode. So basically, we just pop that one in after popcorn. I can go to the transition to the end. I go my choice, which is West. And then at the top here, I go save, put the title, put the description, publish. Wow. So I hope you enjoyed it. I always enjoy my podcasts. I love learning and I love spreading the love. So until next time, on the next episode of Followers Fake or Real, hit me up, DM me, send me a message. Let me know if you want me to review you. Otherwise, I will see you laters.